Discuss about different kind of soup in Esan and their names in Esan language, what they are called in Esan language. Generally, Esan call soup Omo'r. In case I will be you'll be hearing Omo'r. It actually mean soup. Now, number one, we have the melon soup, which popularly known as egusi soup. In Esan, it's called melon is called ogi, while the soup is called ogi. Number two, we have the okra soup. Okra itself in Esan language is called ihiawo. We have different kind of okra, the bigger one, the small one. The bigger one, the other different type is called ishawoha. That means it's very long, that longer one. The soup is called omihiawo. So the dried okra, after maybe probably some people do slice it and dry it. The soup from that, product from that is called ekaha. Immediately you dry it, it's no longer omihiawo. It's now called in Esan language ekaha. Omihiawo. Number three, we have the bitter leaf soup. Bitter leaf itself is called oriwo in Esan language, oriwo, and the soup is called omoriwo. Then the black soup, general black soup. A lot of people call it black soup, different kind of it. Black soup, they consist of different kinds of leaf. Depends on the kind of leaf you prefer actually. For example, you have the oziza leaf, the utezi leaf. I think utezi in Esan, if I'm not mistaken, it's called urianene. And that soup, is somehow bitter and it's very nice. It's called urianene. In Esan, we call it omurianene. Then we have the palm nut soup. The palm nut, popularly known as to us we Nigeria call it banga soup. In Esan, it's called omikbedi. Edin means palm nuts. That is the palm nut fruit. While the tree is called udi. Number five, we have the vegetable, soup. Some places they call it, I think in some places they call it in Delta, they call it efiriro. Vegetable soup comprises of maybe probably different kinds of leaves. Depends on how you want to cook it. We have the major one. Some people also use the water leaf. It all depends on the individual. However, water leaf is called in Esan as oshogosho or efodondon. So vegetable soup in Esan is generally called as omebe. Omefo. Because bitter leaf is black soup is called omebe. Vegetable soup is called omefo. Then we have the groundnut soup. Groundnut itself in Esan language is called ehiawe. While some places in some dialect they call it izawe. The soup is called omehawe or omizawe. Now we come to the Esan popular soup, which is dikanot. Dikanot is popularly known as ogbono. Some people, I don't know if some people have another name for this dikanot. This dikanot is divided into two parts, or rather call it two family. We have the male and the female one. I believe a lot of people don't even know this. They just go to market, buy ogbolo. Okay, now ogbolo be this, so you just buy them. They don't know the difference between. They don't know that they are different between these two. The male one is different from the female one. But if you are not careful, if you don't know this thing, you will not really get it. Now the difference between the two is that the male one is less slimy. Why the female one is very slimy. Some people will go market and say, I buy this ogbono, they draw. Maybe probably because you bought the male one, not the female one. The difference that again is that the male one, the fruit of the male one is called oli in Esan language. The male one is called oli. And because the fruit is sweet, it's a fruit. And a lot of people do eat it like that and also make use of the seed. So the ohiele itself, because the female one in Esan language is called ohiele. But this Jay-Z generation, everybody just call everything ohiele. But the advanced Esan people, they know that there is different. Even the way if you cook it, you see the difference. And if you are, you are harvesting it, you see that the ohiele, the female one, is the seed, the fruit is bigger than the male one. The male one is small, the fruit is very small. And the male one, the fruit of the male ogbono, or rather dikanot, is sweet, it's a fruit. The female one, the fruit is bitter. And if you are be cooking this soup, this food, rather the soup is originated from your side, and you have these trees in your compound, you will know that if you cook the fresh ogbono from the female one, which is in Esan call it ohiele, you'll be feeling this little bit of bitterness inside the soup. You have to pay more attention to be able to figure that out. No, these days I see a lot of people, our neighboring tribe for Edo, claiming that they own ogbono is now their favorite meal. It's not a bad thing, but or rather they now found ogbono. It now belongs to them. Or some other big tribe in Nigeria now claim that the ogbono is from them. This same ogbono, a lot of people use it, or dikanot, you can call it dikanot or ogbono. You call it. People use it to mock Esan people those days. They'll say, if you see Esan, you go to Esan are smelling of ogbono, because this particular food, the same way we will not go to rather data to argue a firiro or argue if ofe or her soup with the Igbo, I believe, or rather also argue a wedu with the Yoruba. I believe other tribes shouldn't argue this ogbono with Esan people, because it's actually our local soup. Because it is very difficult for you to go to burial or any ceremony in Esan without finding this local burial, without them preparing this ogbono, or the second choice, which is the black soup, omebe. Then the last but not the least, you have the ewedu, the junt leaf. We call it in English junt leaf. Ewedu is actually a Yoruba name for junt leaf. In Esan, junt leaf is called inhielu or ikbekbe in some dialect. Some people also call it, use it to make fun toboesa, which is fresh as you want, fresh by yourself. Because the soup normally is always, very plenty if you cook it, and it's very, very rich. A lot of people don't know that junt leaf is a very, very, rich soup. So in Esan language, we call it inhielu or ikbekbe. And the seed of junt leaf is called, if you dry it and you prepare it as soup, it's called ekakikbekbe or ekakihielu. And if you go for local dish, then some people, you have the cocoa soup. It can be cocoa leaf or cocoa fruit, the young fruit, just like the okra. Some people prepare it, and you see a lot of various soup in Esan. So these are just some of the soup that you might encounter if you have not been to Esan before. Maybe you go there for holiday or for just to visit somebody. You will encounter, probably might encounter one of these soup. Guys, let's discuss it on the comment section. And if you know other soup I did not include on this list, I did not add on this list, you can just put it on the comment section as we discuss it. Follow me for more video, like and share.